Welcome everyone to another video on this channel, and it's a very unique one as I am making up a Hobgoblin Omnibus prediction. It will probably be called, I don't know, the Hob Omnibus or something kind of like the Venomnibus as the title, but how I would make one, the issues and the stories and the characters. I do not think there will be one, but we have had one for Doctor Doom. For some reason, they didn't give us one for King. They gave a trade paperback, which only had about 20 issues in it, I think. But anyway, I'm just making this up. Hopefully, Hobgoblin does get his own. I love the Hobgoblin. He's my second favorite Spider-Man villain. And yes, the picture on screen is the art I hope they use for the cover. So this is a ridiculous omnibus video I'm making, you guys. So let's just get into it. I just pulled this out of my butt, made it today, recorded it today, uploaded it today. So, maybe a controversial take, but I would not include Spectacular Spider-Man 43, 48, or 57, as those only have small appearances of the Hobgoblin's secret identity, Roderick Kingsley, and those are also collected in the widely collected Spider-Man by Roger Stern omnibus. Now, I do not have that omnibus, but all the same, I would want more room for other Hobgoblin issues and stories, as I would start with The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 238 and 239, which are his first appearances. Then Amazing Spider-Man 244 and 245, Spectacular Spider-Man 85, and Amazing Spider-Man 249 and 251. All of those issues being in the collection were in The Amazing Spider-Man, The Origin of the Hobgoblin trade paperback, so I would just use those exact same issues in the omnibus. And then I would skip a little bit to Amazing Spider-Man issues 259 to 261. Yeah, Hobgoblin had two appearances in the 7 issues between these two stories, the one that ended in issue 251 and this one. But hey, I want this to be an impactful omni with a lot of Hobgoblin, and I get an argument that maybe issue 259 does not need to be in the omnibus, but I just include it because it's such a great Spider-Man story in his mythos, and an important one. After that comes the truckload of appearances, and almost all of them have not been collected yet because we still need the Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection Volume 16. Yeah, I skipped a few issues, but this is not a chronological omnibus, it's just a, Hob Omnibus. And that is now Amazing Spider-Man 275, 276, skipping one issue, then going to 278, skipping an issue, and going to 280 and 281, then skipping another issue, and going to issue 283 to 289. Yes, this will collect the full Gang War arc and introduce the second Hobgoblin, Jason Macendale Jr., who was previously the rogue Jack-o'-lantern. After all that, I would then include a unique appearance the first Hobgoblin had, which was in Power Pack issue 29. I still remember that story years later after reading it, honestly. Okay, after that, I'm going to be now looking at the second Hobgoblin, having his appearances in, get ready, Web of Spider-Man 38, Amazing Spider-Man 312, where he fights the second Green Goblin, Spectacular Spider-Man 146 and 147, Web of Spider-Man 47 and 48, which is where he gets possessed by the demon and becomes Demo Goblin, Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, issue 11, during the Acts of Vengeance storyline, Spectacular Spider-Man 161 to 163, Spider-Man Volume 1, issue 6 and 7, and skipping a lot after that, but concluding in Jason Macendale Hobgoblin storyline for Spider-Man Volume 1, issues 46 to 49, with the death of Demo Goblin, but sort of the rebirth of the Jason Macendale Jr. Hobgoblin. And then the big conclusion to the original Hobgoblin story arc, which was collected in trade paperback Spider-Man Hobgoblin Lives, this would add Spider-Man Hobgoblin Lives, issues 1 through 3, and Spectacular Spider-Man 259 to 261. Concluding the giant omnibus would be Deadpool Volume 3, issue 35. This has the death of Roderick Kingsley Hobgoblin, so a perfect ending for the Hobgoblin omnibus, I would say. I made this list first with just the Roderick Kingsley Hobgoblin issues, and it only got me to 27, so I went back and added in the second Hobgoblin appearances, making this a perfect all-in-one Hobgoblin collection, at least before the turn of the century, and this got us all the way up to 47 issues, so it would be close to half and half for each one. I don't think this will happen, but I love the Hobgoblin. I just pulled this up. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, well, it makes me happy. Have a good one.